It has been over a year since I last posted here. October 2021, as I do recall. I do declare. Yeah, I had a very bad time in 2021. That was probably the worst year of my life. There were some good things, and then it just went. So, that wasn't fun. But I also realized I've been doing a lot of work on myself. Like, since then, I've been gone and time has gone like that, but I've been doing a hell of a lot of work on myself. I got Botox. Just kidding. I did not. I meant healing work. I've been healing and learning. And 2021, when you go your whole life, right, with mental illnesses that you did realize that you had at a young age, but that you were not getting the proper treatment for, to no fault of my parents, they did their best. And when you don't know how to handle mental illness, and you've never experienced it firsthand like that, how do you help somebody? You don't really know how to. But the good thing is, if I ever do have kids, which that's an if. It used to be just a straight up no. It's an if. I still don't want to give birth. Anyway, no sidetrack. No. If I ever have kids, I will take their asses to therapy. The second that I see anything like that needs to be addressed. My severe anxiety from the moment of like my conception, the sperm, I don't know. My mom told me that I just barely made the cutoff for learning how to walk because I was so afraid. Girly, that's a red flag. Whatever. I just think the best thing to do is get somebody help. Like when you notice things are already popping up that, I don't know, I had like an obnoxious, or not obnoxious, but like a ridiculous amount of anxiety as a child. My interpersonal relationships were terrible since elementary school. And I think a lot of it, looking back, it was pretty apparent. But yeah, I don't blame my parents or anything like that. I'm just happy that I'm now getting the help that I need. And fixing a lot of really bad habits that, imagine I were in my 50s and had to fix all of this stuff. It would just be years and years, your whole life really, of bad habits. Thank God I'm 24 and can just nip it in the bud, and it's going to be hard, and it is hard. It has been hard, but it's worth doing because I don't want to have problems all the time with people. I don't want to have this constant emptiness that I've had since I was in like 5th grade, which led me to beliefs. I'm going to talk about this, moral nihilism, right? This video I made almost 8 years ago that I look back on, and I just, if I'm being honest with you, I have just kind of stopped thinking about these things, because I think I was kind of drowning myself, or I was just in like cyclical thinking about philosophy when I turned like 16. It was like a snowball effect, and I fell into nihilism and became just more depressed. I was already depressed, and it just made it worse. And thinking about that stuff all the time, and how meaningless life is, and how none of what I'm doing matters, it doesn't help. Even if it's true, it doesn't help. So how have I found more happiness in life? Because I'm not going to say I'm perfectly content. I have very bad days still, but I have found happiness by not thinking about these things, because it doesn't help. But that being said, I do want to get into more philosophical discussions again, because I find it incredibly fascinating and it makes my brain happy. So I guess the thing is, even if it's true that, you know, I don't know, it's very hard to think about the idea and the origin of one's morals. I just think that, generally we have things that are instilled in us biologically, like if you see somebody dying, obviously you want to help them. It's all about survival. It's not necessarily because you care about this person, it's because you don't want to see another member of your species die due to watching the species die off. Everything has to do with survival and reproduction, those two things. Regardless, I was this depressed kid making this video, and it's very interesting to look back and see my thought process, which is kind of why I even started making videos in the first place, was to kind of document my thoughts as a teenager onward, and then look back on them as like a public diary almost. But and there's a comment on here that says, I used to be a moral nihilist, but have since moved away from that. Nihilism is not beneficial in any way. Sure, it may be correct, but it won't benefit us in the long run. And that, yeah. And I remember reading all these comments and being really fascinated by them, because I went to a Catholic high school, and I think a lot of people are just kind of stupid, and I was just thinking about these very deep, intense topics that nobody wants to talk about or cared about, especially going to a Catholic school. So I just said, well, the internet has tons of people that will listen to this, tons of people that will want to hear this and have a discussion about it, and that is what comforted me. Yeah. Looking at these comments is so interesting now, but anyway. I do want to get back into making these kinds of videos because I just enjoy deep thinking and haven't really, and I'm not gonna, don't worry, I'll be okay, because I've already accepted that nothing matters, like, if it's like, I kind of feel like I'm an existential nihilist, like, okay, well, nothing matters, but I can just make whatever I want matter, personally, whatever my existence, the meaninglessness of my existence is, it's meaningless, but I can apply my own meaning. So who cares? Also, if it has no meaning, it can have whatever meaning I want. Like, it's not necessary. It's just about perspective, but I do want to just talk about a lot of these things again, because it's like totally mentally stimulating for me. And yeah, it's just, we're having fun here. We're having fun here and on Gina Speaks. Used to not be having so much fun. I was this depressed teenager in my bedroom. Now I'm a depressed 20-something in my bedroom. What's changed? No, I've been going to the gym, okay? That's helped me so much. And I don't mean I've just been going to the gym. I've been lifting, okay? For over a year. And that's been, like, a huge thing. I don't want to be one of those, like, stereotypical people that's like, go to the gym, bro. But unironically, it's been really great. And confidence boosting and getting stronger is really cool. I used to be a weakling. I couldn't even open the damn garage door. Now we have a thing that automatically opens it. So it doesn't matter, but anyway. Oh, I also like to journal. There's a lot going on here. I need to make a smooth return and discuss things. I used to really go off the rails, so I don't really want to do that anymore. We'll stick to one topic at a time. No further questions. Anyway, that's all. I'm back. That was my stomach. I didn't fart. It was like a pre-fart. So yeah, this is gonna be good. How do I say goodbye? Bye.